And this is the secret to making the law of attraction work for you easily, simply, without trying all these random manifesting techniques, but just by changing your energy. The secrets I'm going to be sharing in this video are very profound to making the law of attraction work easily and simply. So make sure you follow along, make sure you write things down, make sure you drop it in the comments so that I know you know that you're learning what you need to know in order to make the law of attraction work easily and simply for yourself. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon. And also comment down below, I've subscribed, because I will personally reply to each and every one of you who comments that. So in order for the law of attraction to work, we need to really follow one main principle. Now in the book The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, she really explains the concept of ask, believe, receive. You ask for something, you believe it so obviously, so clearly that you will receive it. Now there's a few things missing from this, because in the understanding of belief, it's believing wholeheartedly that it is inevitable. That's the goal, making it inevitable. You listen to anyone who's truly successful, anyone that has achieved anything of great status, or anyone that has achieved anything, you ask them, what was it you believed? I knew I was going to do this one day. Maybe not as big as I did this, but I knew this was going to happen. And that's what allows you to take such solid and such powerful action every single day. For example, I've posted near on, I think 350 videos on YouTube, give or take. I have posted more, but some of them are private. I think 400 if you include them. But the reason I carry on is because I know it's inevitable that I'm going to be known on YouTube, because I've got a lot of things to share, and I know I can help, and I do help a lot of people. Hence why you're watching this video. So this may be a very controversial thing that I'm going to say. Stop trying to manifest things. Stop trying to create things in your life. Stop trying to manifest more money. Stop trying to manifest a new phone. Stop trying to manifest a car. Now, this may be very controversial, but bear with me while I explain exactly why. If you want to manifest anything, the way you get it is you become it and it comes to you. So rather than manifesting things and stuff in our life and the relationship, why don't we manifest the person we need to become by changing our energy? Because a person who is truly wealthy doesn't matter if they're broke right now. It doesn't matter if they've lost all their money because their business crashed, because they believe wholeheartedly. They believe wholeheartedly that they are wealthy. Someone who believes that they are loved, they do not need love in their life because they are love. So love will come because of who they are. The right love will come because of who they are. Wealth will come to those who believe wholeheartedly and know it's inevitable that they will make their money back even if they lose it. Because at the end of the day, the end outcome is not important. It doesn't really matter what the end outcome is. Because when you get to that place of extreme wealth, you don't care about the money. You begin to just want to give it away and help other people. So does it not make sense for you to just begin to start helping other people? Not in millions of pounds, but just by giving them little things. It doesn't have to even be money. But you're moving into the state of being that it is when you are the wealthy version of yourself. Because if you dive into quantum physics, every possible reality is already out there. All you have to do is attune your frequency, just like a radio, the antenna of your powerful and the future outcome that you want to happen. All you have to do is attune to that radio station, literally like the old radios, or even radios now. When you twist them and you get 95.8, you get capital. If you get KISS, you get 100. Those kind of things. If you attune your frequency to that of wealth, what's going to happen? If you attune your frequency to that of love, what's going to happen? Because in order for the law of attraction to work, you must take action. You must do something to begin the attraction to work, because the law of attraction without action is just the law of a or law of a the law of a That's what it is. So when they say take action, they don't mean you have to work your ass off 24/7 and never sleep and never see anyone and never do anything, just work. That's not what they're saying. But what they're saying is attune your energy to that of the person and then take inspired action versus resistant action. The reason I post so many videos is because I'm taking inspired action, which allows me to do it. If I didn't think that there was a possibility of me becoming known on YouTube, I wouldn't do it, would I? It wouldn't make much sense. It's like me talking about, I don't know, Pokemon cards. I have no interest in Pokemon cards. I know you can invest in them, but I really have no interest. I don't know anything about it. I wouldn't find it fun to do. I just wouldn't. So it doesn't make sense for me to take inspired action in that way because it's not inspired action. Making these videos, even though you look at my views and there's like 20 views, 30 views, even though I post pretty much for the past 3 weeks, I think it's every day, nearly probably for the past month, every day. Although I spend a lot of time, I know one day it's going to pay off. It is inevitable because the more you put yourself out there, the more it's going to happen. But if I didn't have that state of being to say, well, I am just a known YouTuber for the work that I do. I am a great hypnotherapist. I am an incredible coach. If I didn't truly believe that that was possible, I would never be here today, because it all starts with the inspired action to begin to get the ball rolling, and then you start to gain momentum. And then the ball literally starts rolling downhill, rolling, and then you start to gain so much momentum that you can't even stop it, even if you wanted to try. And I don't think you would want to try, to be honest, because what happens when you start to shift your actions, you begin to change your personality. And as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, when you change your personality, you begin to change your personal reality. What you attract into your life, the people you surround yourself with, the type of relationships you have, the amount of money you earn, the health that you have. When you truly believe it is inevitable that you're going to be extremely wealthy one day, what books are you going to read? Or are you going to read books? Because someone who doesn't want to learn about creating wealth in their life, they're not even going to read books, not even going to look at books, not even going to watch videos. Someone who wants to understand the law of attraction, yourself, you're watching this video for a reason, because you believe there's hope that you can understand it so that you can change your whole life. Now, it can happen very quickly. It can. Doesn't happen very quickly for everyone. It didn't for me. Now, I suppose in when you look at the bigger picture, it probably is quite quick, 5 years. But even still, I'm not exactly where I want to be. I'm still creating things in my life. But don't get me wrong, I still have something I am focusing on. So when I say don't create anything, I don't mean like completely stop focusing on everything. Have a goal in mind and use it more like that way. Having a goal, but creating an energy to align yourself to become that goal itself. So if you want to manifest, and the greatest example for me is I want to reach 1 million people on a social media platform. What makes sense for me to do? What makes sense for me to do? I don't think that even makes sense. Okay, scrap that. That doesn't even make any sense. What does it make sense for me to do? Post more videos. Hence why I'm posting every single day. Because the more I put myself out there, the more chance I have of it happening. Just like if you buy 100,000 lottery tickets, you have more chance of winning the lottery. You just do. So let me explain the whole process just so it's easy and simple for you. Have a goal in mind. What is it you want to achieve? Is that wealth? Is that the love of your life? Is that a new career? Is that something that's going to benefit you and better you in your future? Once you've got the goal and the outcome, who is it that you need to become today in order for that to manifest into your life? How do you need to walk? What type of people do you need to surround yourself with? Do you need to start working harder? Do you need to start working less? Because someone's outcome could genuinely be, I just want to be a monk. I suppose they still do a lot of like manual labor. That's part of their way of living. But does it make sense for you to reduce the amount of hours you work at your job to do something like that where you just want to be? You just want to be. Now, obviously be clear with that. So having an outcome is very important, but stop trying to manifest all these little things at the same time, especially. One thing at a time is going to be easier, just so you aren't focusing your energy in all these different directions, because you can try and manifest all these different things at once and you're putting like 10% into each of these things, which really isn't going to make any difference in your life. So I just got it up because I'm basically checking something. I was driving home from the beach earlier, and when I was driving home, this came into my head, and this is what I'm going to read out. This is what I just had to say it. I had to voice note it just so I got it. First, anything you want. Okay. It didn't clearly get my voice note correctly. So it's not about creating anything in your life. It's about becoming someone or something, whether that is of wealth, health, or happiness. So the end outcome is important, but it's about who you become on a daily basis and the energy that you move through your life with. That's essentially what came to me. And the reason that makes so much sense is because who you are is what's going to happen. That's just the way it is. Your energy is what you create, If you don't believe yourself to be a confident person, you're not going to take opportunities as much as a confident person would. If you don't believe yourself to become that one day, then you're not going to even read the books to learn knowledge to then become that. We have to have that hope. And I always explain this. Hope is literally like being like drowning in the middle of the ocean. Someone throws you a rubber ring and you just get that time to breathe. You can see land and you can start moving in that direction. Just because you see land and you've got that breather doesn't mean that you're going to appear on land. It doesn't mean that. But what it means is you can start moving in that direction. And if you truly wanted something, if you were drowning and you truly wanted to get to land, you will do all it takes. You will miss sleep if it means. You will keep swimming until you get to land. Whether that takes you 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, you will do whatever it takes. And that's kind of the outcome I want you to end on this video. When there's something you truly want, you need to become the person. So becoming that person means spending as much time as possible in order to become it, if that makes sense. So I know this video's got so much potency in it that you can use. If you have to rewatch it. But with that being said, have an amazing day. Keep spreading love, kindness, and so much positivity. Yeah.